This is Wednesday, and you know what that means. AEWTF.
What does that mean?
And how many people on the roster do the Destroyer?
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to put over the PWG library.
I just think that people got fooled by the blood and girls bleeding.
Oh, man, those guys are awesome.
Hello and welcome to AEWTF, and you know what that means. I think I heard Cash yawning already. It just literally started.
Oh,
Perfect timing for this episode.
I was trying to do that quietly.
I caught you. So this is a review of the August 27th, 2021 Dynamite.
25th.
And
numbers
also,
are hard.
25th. Rampage is 27th.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah.
Numbers
And
are
yeah. And I was getting ready to say also we'll be talking about the Rampage, which actually had some wrestling on it.
Yeah.
There's like a gorilla and an alligator and the rock.
Exactly.
Are we going to make that? Is that
the day once again?
is that something we're going to do every week? Because
Yep.
I just got the joke.
oh my
Dear
god,
God.
Literally, I literally did. I didn't know what you guys meant earlier. I didn't even pay attention to the GIF. Thinking back on it now, it all makes sense.
That
Yeah,
makes it better than you didn't know until now.
Yeah, still really didn't pay much attention.
So
Rampage, got it.
Did you see Gangrel was supposed to be on AEW, but then Edge did his entrance, so AEW
I
was like,
did see
yeah,
that.
we're not doing it now.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
still paid him for the appearance though, which is pretty cool.
That is,
yeah. So you gotta give Gangrel a hand.
Hey yo, I get that reference.
yeah, maybe two of them.
There's a woman in Texas that gets it too.
Oh, even if she doesn't want it.
Yep.
So
That's a thing we know.
This is definitely going in the deposition.
Back on track. So let's say that Gangrel wouldn't have had his appearance canceled. What part of the show would he have been?
Well, I think they
Like-
rewrote it. I think he was going to work Christian. I think it's the only thing that I could think of.
Instead of the tag match?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh. Well, the tag match was on. Like, he was just going to show up and be like, let's do this.
Probably.
I don't fucking know, man. You're putting me on the spot. I don't know.
Call somebody.
I think I read somewhere he was supposed to like basically just do a promo with someone. Like it wasn't supposed to be a big thing.
Well, speaking of not big things, Matt Hardy versus Orange Cassidy is what we.
I feel like you're talking from personal experience of sharing a locker room.
Yeah, Matt Hardy's
Okay,
penis is small.
go on.
About his number.
My favorite tag on the show. Matt Hardy's and tiny penis.
So Matt Hardy's washed, right?
I mean,
sports lingo.
You mean like bathed? He bathed that?
I don't think so. He doesn't. He looks pretty greasy, but
I don't know. Like this is one of the first matches he's lost in a while.
I mean, just
Or do you
his
mean,
ability. I mean, he shouldn't be in a wrestling ring anymore.
Oh yeah, I've been
It's weird
saying
that
that for weeks.
this match didn't set the world on fire, but I still think it's the best singles match he's had in AEW.
Probably. Yeah, that's sad,
Yeah.
but I think I agree.
The match this against Orange Cassidy.
No,
Yeah.
I think Christian was actually better.
Oh,
but-
okay. I didn't know who he said.
Yeah, I think Christian was still better, but
Oh yeah, I mean this wasn't a great match.
I
thought it was decent.
I thought it was a lot better than when they said who was fighting to open the show. It's like, oh geez. No wonder they started with a Punk recap to try and get us excited, just to say, here's Matt Hardy.
Like this was definitely the best match on the show.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to
I
that.
think
we'll
you just
do
forgot that the Lucha Brothers also worked the Varsity Blondes on the show.
No, I remember it. I did not like it.
Oh.
Wait, hang on. God, everyone's jumping ahead. Let's talk about Matt.
Matt Hardy busted his whole fucking face. That was a
Yeah.
thing.
Yes, he
In
did.
the picture,
No.
his eye completely swollen shut. His face, I mean, it looks like there's probably orbital bone that's
Orange
broke.
Cassidy's got some harder abs than I thought.
I don't think it was his abs. I think it was like his pelvis.
Ooh, even that's sexual.
That'll do it.
I mean, keeping with that, the finish was a good old teabag cradle for the win, right?
Teabag
Yeah.
pocket cradle. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
I need to put some pockets on my gear so I can hit that one.
One of my first thoughts during Matt Hardy's entrance for this is that I'm really shocked that Matt
alive?
didn't. No, that he didn't go more all out for the gimmick. Like he doesn't come out.
I see. You tied it in. Good job.
Yes, next Sunday.
All out. That's a callback or a call forward.
That's a call
Forward.
back and forward. But no, I'm surprised he doesn't have like with the big money Matt thing. Like I'm surprised he doesn't come out wearing like a top hat and like a monocle and have a cane.
Like the
And-
Zombie Man?
Yes.
Oh, man.
So I'm with Cash. I had the same note when he started.
Okay.
Like,
That Dumb and Dumber Monopoly Man as a note.
when he started doing the delete thing, I'm like, okay, that's a whole different gimmick. You didn't do
Yeah.
that until you were broken. So shouldn't you have something else? And I was like, oh, sweet. He's doing this thing with the money, which then I thought I would like him to just be the ultimate jobber moving forward. And every match is him trying to pay someone off and them knocking the money out of his hand and him spending the whole match trying to pick the money up and put in his side pockets.
So what you're saying is instead of saying delete, he should be saying deposit.
Something. That would be better. But yeah, so I had the exact same note, Cash. Or
Yeah.
along the same lines.
I did like though that they did the stuff with the money. Like I wish they would have done a little bit more with it though. Like have Matt like Bryce Rimsberg didn't do a lot with it. I expected Bryce to like drop down for a count and to then get distracted by the money. But I did like that Matt took the $100 back from OC that he gave him. Well, that was a good touch.
I thought that the power bomb he gave was good.
Trying to find some diamonds in the
Yeah.
Listen, you want to know what my favorite part was? In case you didn't know, Matt Hardy
He did
is
do
a huge
V1.
fan of pudding. So before he hits the twist of fate, he does what's known as the pudding dance.
And he did
And
it a lot.
because he did it 3 times during the match because Orange Cassidy kept rolling away from him just so he'd have to keep doing it.
In
I
his-
just thought that it was an outdoor show and the canvas was real hot, so he had to jump around like that.
No.
Been there.
That's because he loves pudding, and he thinks if he can hit his move, he gets pudding.
I don't
think
remember
he's got
how that
too many-
joke started.
He's got too many
It honestly
concussions.
was a V, like they used to do on SmackDown, the V1 fact.
Oh, it was a Matt.
And it was one of the facts was that he loves pudding after matches or something like that.
Oh.
So that's where the joke came from. But
Now we know why he wears a T-shirt when he wrestles. 'Cause he's got a pudding button.
I mean, the match was okay. I was glad they didn't put Hardy over again. I was kind of half expecting it at this point. On AEW's YouTube channel, they have the clip from this match, and it's titled "It's the match we've all been waiting for." But I don't think that's true at all. I don't think anyone was waiting for this.
No, I was waiting for it to be over.
Hey, yo.
Maybe that's what they meant. They just didn't have room for it.
Next, we get Malachi Black cutting a promo saying he agrees with Arn that his son should take a 10 count and get disqualified, which is 2 different things, but whatever. I
Yeah.
I
I noticed that.
Then we get back from the break, and it's Judas, of course. They're like partway through Judas, I think.
Yeah, a lot of this episode and Rampage, a lot of Artie in the ring.
yeah,
But Jericho says that he's going to wrestle MJF again. If he doesn't win, he's going to stop wrestling and join the 30-man announce team for
Yes.
and
Or go back to WWE.
and
It's
sing
like every
his,
man for himself at the commentary table.
and sing
top rope
his whole
elimination.
commentary, because his commentary sounds just like his voice when he's singing, like a real nasally thing.
Yeah, and for some reason he's a heel on commentary. I don't get that either.
Yeah. But if MJF comes out and his promo is pretty good.
I don't know why they didn't attach an actual match stipulation. I know if Jericho loses, blah blah blah, but make it first blood or hair versus
Submission
hair,
match. Or,
something. Yeah, submission match would make sense too.
yeah, I do love that he said that he's been getting the rub for Max, and he's like, and Daddy's out of milk. In fact, my udders hurt.
You would think a guy with saggy tits to begin with wouldn't want to
point him out.
attention to it. Yeah.
Then we get the
I'm sorry. Sorry. It was
sorry.
Was
Didn't
Jason
the varsity Blondes say their family just as much as the Lucha Bros? Okay.
Yeah, they don't know how that works.
That
Yeah. You guys might be blood, but we've been a tag team for 3 months.
They just put this cheerleader with us. We just met her a week ago.
Also, like, so are they supposed to be high school kids? Because, like, I mean, I know they're the varsity kids or boys or
Well, they
whatever,
have varsity in college, too.
but like they have their whole gimmick is that they have lockers. So and like they're supposed to be high school kids, like that's the gimmick, and I don't
Do you
understand.
If that's
And
true, then
bring
someone
some
on this
lockers
podcast feelings about Julia Hart makes it seem really, really dirty. If they're supposed to be high school kids.
where's
She's
JD when you need him?
19. I don't want to hear it.
So then, if they're high
I
school
don't
kids,
care what her character age is or her show age.
if we have a promo where Miro walks and hands them a bunch of books, then knocks them out of their hand and then keeps them up, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll be into that. That'd be hilarious.
Then we get the actual match, the Lucha Bros and Varsity Blondes. I think it was Dynamite, but also maybe this one too. The Lucha Bros. Too many hand symbols. He has to do it every time for like 30 seconds. Like I'm just.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time. That's why they didn't get to have an entrance on Rampage, because he was like negotiating. He's like, as long as I get to do my cool hand thing for a minute, we're good.
He just gets really tight gloves, and it takes so long to take them off to get to the top spot.
Maybe he's got chubby hands. If the glove doesn't fit, you must go over.
That didn't work at all.
Can we restart the podcast just to erase that from memory?
Yeah, let's just get this out of the internet.
So the real issue is every time he has to do his hand gesture and get everyone to scream with him before it happens, Alex doesn't yell, Penta says, and then they say.
Oh, yeah, that would fix it.
I understand the man Alex is probably a very nice man, but I hope he dies.
Oh, no.
I cannot stand his fucking cringeworthy bebopping around in his weird leather jackets and Ed Hardy t-shirts and hats, and he wears fucking stuff. Why does a ring announcer that's a translator need gloves? Explain that
What
to me.
I was thinking, the way he bounces around during promos, he's given a very Fonzie kind of Sabu RVD manager. If he can come up with like a whistle at the next promo, the way he just bounces around while everyone else is talking.
Omega will quit watching the show.
Yeah.
I will break my phone just so I don't have to finish this podcast.
Yeah, this match was pretty goddamn sloppy, I thought.
It was a little.
Me, it was the best match on the show, though.
It was a little sloppy. That finish of theirs.
Yeah, I mean, there was some good stuff in it. I just thought it was pretty damn sloppy. I have a Cornette rant of the week.
Ooh,
No.
Really quick.
I don't.
So there's a point in the match where Penta just straight up backs Pillman Jr. into his own corner, and Griff Garrison just stands there, like looking at them like this is totally fine. So then Pillman reverses the send-in, and as Penta hits his own corner, Phoenix tags himself in the way that you fucking would if you were the tag partner and it looked like your tag partner was in trouble. Griff Garrison, learn how to work.
Couldn't that just be them selling that the other team is really inexperienced and didn't do something really easy because they don't know what the fuck's going on?
No, I do not give those four enough credit to come up with that.
I mean, Lucha Bros do awesome spots, but half the stuff they do doesn't make sense.
Especially Penta's part.
Yes. Well, I think also Ray Phoenix, that Rana, don't get me started. That's later on in the next show, but my God. But anyway, so yeah, this match was passable but sloppy.
Passable, Jesus Christ!
I'm going with Omega. I thought this was the best match of the show, which could also speak to the rest of the show. But I enjoyed it for what it was. I thought Pillman's sell of the super kick from Penta was great.
Which one? There were about 42 of them.
No, just the one.
The big one.
The one.
He's later in the show.
Yeah.
I thought that the finish was solid, not sloppy, and I didn't think the post-match was terrible either.
The post-match, I do want to mention, just for those people that run events that like this sort of thing, Jungle Boy with the suicide dive loses his shoe. He's out there in his bare
Oh.
ish.
I didn't even notice.
I didn't either.
I just thought it was funny because he was limping around. He had one shoe on, one off. He just left it out there.
I saw the shoe, but I thought it was one of the Good Brothers. I didn't realize it was in Jungle Boys.
Then we get Andrade El
Things you want.
Idolo.
Oh my god! I just want this fucking angle to be over. The match will be great, but this fucking dumb backstage bullshit sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't even list this as happening. I must have just been like, nope, checking out.
I don't remember it, but it's here.
Oh, well, what he said basically, so whoever wins the match gets to be the boss of the Lucha Brothers, right? I mean,
So why don't they just all come together and be one super group? Isn't that a possibility?
And again, can we not just have Tony Khan walk in and go, hey, guys, I'm the boss. Just stop this bullshit.
That's a different Tony. That's Tony Danza.
Oh my god! Wow. Again, so we're burning this podcast before releasing it, right?
Okay, well, that would be awesome if just in the middle of these guys doing a promo, Tony Danza walks in and goes, no, you're wrong. I'm the boss.
We gotta move on. Then Jamie Hayter. Haters. And then Red versus Red Velvet. I couldn't care less.
Was awful.
Yes, it was.
Dude, I have never seen somebody get so lost in a fucking national TV match.
I
Red
don't
Velvet was
understand
fucking-
why, if Jamie Hayter is supposed to be Britt's muscle, why they had this match go so long. Like, she should have came in and just murdered Red Velvet.
True, and to that point, so did anyone catch Red Velvet's fucking suicide dives that were like Des presses that look fucking
presses?
sick?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if she's a monster heel that's supposed to be this big muscle backup, why is this little tiny girl knocking her the fuck out on these dives?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And then how do you get Red Velvet going for a standing moonsault, overshooting her and just completely eating it? Nobody knew what to do.
I rewound it twice, and my wife was there, and she's like, "Please stop! You can't watch that again." I was like, "No, we need to watch it one more time. It's hilarious."
So Botchmania.
And then the finish was just like a strong lariat where Red Velvet takes a Clank the Clown belly bump.
Yes. That's what that's officially called.
That's what I called it. Scared to take it. You just twist.
Yeah, not good. Not very good. I don't know why AEW has such a shitty women's division.
Chris Statlander and Britt will be good, probably.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I mean, I just don't get like how
The Bunny's good. Obviously, Thunder Rose is good. They have good women. They're just not putting the pieces together.
Yeah, that's what they just don't I just figured they'd showcase it more and like be better at booking it.
See, WWE has
This
the
was
opposite
the
problem. They
first
have,
time. I was gonna say this is the first time in like 2 or 3 months that the women's match didn't go on in the death slot right before the main event.
That's true.
That's a plus.
But WWE has the opposite problem. They have like 6 women that can work, and that's all that work. And AEW has 6 women that can work, and they don't use them together. They're like, so
Yeah.
we get Dark Order backstage, and they're doing some dissension in the ranks a little bit.
So I don't know if this is gonna like lead to there being a new leader, or like somebody coming together and bringing the group back together, and now they're the leader. I don't.
Or the evil ones, the actual evil ones, split off and go with Bray Wyatt.
Something
what I
like
was kinda
that.
thinking.
Yeah.
And the good ones end up back with Hangman.
Yeah, we do a Hangman Bray
They're
Wyatt.
Cowboys, and they're not Dark Order at all anymore. Cowboys.
What is it?
They turn into Cowboys. They're not Dark Order anymore at all.
Yeah.
Well, cowboy butts drive me nuts. I have a shirt that says it. So,
Yeah, you do. And you wear it way too much.
well, first of all, that's impossible. Then we get Phillip Brooks.
Who?
Phillip Brooks
Never heard of him.
and Anthony Schiavone in a ring.
I hate everything about this podcast so far.
That's
yeah, well,
one subscriber
reviewing this podcast.
we just lost a fourth of our subscribers because Omega unsubscribed.
No, I didn't waste the time to subscribe in the first place.
Damn it, man. You had one job. So he retires the voice of the voiceless because obviously they have a voice here. Good promo. I mean, Punk.
Yeah.
I did find it a little off-putting, like him and Tony just felt weird. Like guys that are really good promos don't need the Mean Gene guy standing in the ring directing them.
Yeah.
And it's still weird that Punk is so like giddy happy. Like I feel like it takes him out of like he's not like been brooding in the past, but like
He always just
more
seems
of a-
annoyed.
right.
Yeah,
like,
I know
some
exactly
sort of
what you mean.
like chip on my shoulder, like something. I get last week we were in your hometown. It's your first time back. But then this week it should have been more like, all right, back to business. I'm back now. Let's do what we need to do. Any guess who was in the front row? That when he saw they're there, he was like, oh shit, and then had
That's
to slide out of the ring to say hi to everyone.
That's his MMA training crew from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He apparently did not know they were there.
I agree with you though. Happy smiling Punk is kind of off-putting. I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, I was just mostly surprised. I mean, I assume they will this week, but I was kind of surprised Darby and Sting didn't even, like, there was nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of expected them to come out, like, to do a little bit more with Punk and Darby face-to-face.
We need to give Punk a staph infection and make him shit his pants so we can get back to the Punk we all know and love.
I do think that Brian Tees was good. I'm sure nobody's going to yell at Punk because he's such a big deal, but he probably shouldn't have done that, maybe.
I agree.
Right. It was
I was
a
like,
little bit more than a tease. Like a little bit more than that Easter egg. It was like, listen, in 3 weeks.
Hey, guys, here's the exact specifics
Right.
of his contract. He's coming in. Just leave me alone.
Well, yeah, but did you guys see the text I sent you earlier? So apparently
No.
the Daniel Bryan thing's all done, and he'll be there to All Out.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
of that, they moved it up. He was going to be a surprise on the New York City show, I think.
Oh, did they do it because of the Punk reference?
I think so.
The thing I saw said that they were concerned about the rise of COVID in New York, so they don't know what that's going to mean for the show. So they want to get him on as fast as possible to make sure as most eyes can see it.
I
makes
saw
sense.
that.
That building does the U.S. Open, and they just said everyone has to have the vaccine to come to that. So they're assuming they're going to change AEW show to you have to have proof of vaccination.
Good.
Wrestling fans.
Well, speaking of being vaccinated by God, Miro comes out and rips off the security guard's mask. Now we all know who.
Nope,
Nope,
that's
wrong show.
Rampage.
Wrong show. My
Wrong
bad.
show.
I have mirror. My mirror.
You had
I have
one
my mirror
job.
spots. I have my mirror spots crossed. But then we get. Is this one with Eddie Kingston? Then
Nope, that's
No.
Rampage.
That's,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
that's
what?
the same
The
promo
next
you're
match?
referencing.
I
This
thought
is
one was
literally just Miro saying he wants to fight Eddie Kingston and talk
Yeah.
about his hot, flexible life.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just him saying, "Bring me to Mad King."
This goes together for me completely. I thought it was one promo, but it should have been, in all honesty. Then
You're the host, for Christ's sakes.
Right.
yeah. Then that's the
Capital
problem.
H-O, low S-T.
Then we get Darby, Moxley, and that Kingston guy versus the Wingman.
Dude. Crowd was so fucking bored right out of the gates with this stupid fucking match.
Yeah.
Way too long and like too cutesy for the three of the top like badass brawler type.
Well, at least
dudes.
they're getting their win-loss and the six-man tag record up for some reason.
Right.
I think. I don't know. Man.
In as much as I don't like Happy Punk, it really does look like Moxley and Kingston are just like, who can we hit now? And they're like, we don't really care about anything but just hitting these guys on the outside. Like, there was no real flow to the match. Like, everyone was just kind of brawling for no reason for who they were against. And JD Drake, last time we saw him, he was dressed like C.W. Anderson. Last night he was dressed like Amish Roadkill.
Yes.
So I assume he's working his way through the ECW roster. So
You can
who do
only
we
look
got-
like kill if you're Amish. He was Big Bubba.
Oh.
Yeah, he did have more of a Big Bubba thing going on.
Like
That
Mr.
ruins
Hughes?
his fan fiction, though, for the ECW dress-up
Right.
party.
I was going to say, because I assumed that he was coming out as Blue Meanie next week.
But again,
Or-
now that you mentioned it, I guess Ziggler Jr. kind of is a Danny Doring.
Well, and then I thought, so next week, Ziggler will be in the, they're going to do a triple threat kind of gimmick. So I don't know who's going to be the
There's
franchise.
only one of those guys left.
I'm not a great value Ziggler fan.
No.
Which one is the great value Ziggler? The one on SmackDown or AEW?
AEW. The other one, at least, is he's good. He might be doing bad stuff, but He's a good worker. This one's just
I don't
generic.
know why this was on national TV, by the way.
No idea. Like, just to get Moxley, Darby, and Kingston out in the ring.
But what's the purpose of giving these guys a squash that goes 10 minutes longer than a squash should?
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get these random six-mans with Darby, Moxley, and Kingston.
I think they're trying to build up trios records because I think the next title they'll introduce is a trios title.
It's just
But again,
weird that this team is a
doesn't
team.
make me enjoy this anymore.
Yeah.
If that's the case, though, it's going to, unless there's a couple heel turns, that's going to go against my fantasy booking.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh
and
no!
we'll get to that. That's just a foreshadow.
Or
Little-
Kim,
So as a body guy, me and Tim, I'll say body guys. What the fuck is up with Mox just like getting chunkier and not shaving his chest anymore?
He's given up.
that's called a dad bod. He now has a kid,
He has a
so it's
child.
legal.
He got his free dad bod pass. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
That's
But
when
your
I let
boy-
myself go.
But your boy gets a run in on Darby, which is crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. I don't get it. I don't know. I was born 10 years too early, I think.
Yeah, we all were. And Jason was born 30 years too early.
There you go.
So yeah, Daniel Garcia attacks Darby and they chase him off, but weird. Then we get that Ty Conti.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the bunny.
It
thing.
escalated
My-
quickly.
My note here is, yikes, Marvez is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, he was straight reading off a cue card, not trying to hide it either.
Right.
I can't believe that dude still. Like, I remember when he was on commentary for the first couple shows.
He's actually old school boys with Tony Khan, I guess.
Oh,
So that's why he has a job.
I mean,
Yeah.
thank God they got him off commentary though, because he was fucking terrible.
Yes, he was. Can you? There's a different timeline out there where he stayed as announcer and they never hired Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, that's the timeline where they're about to get canceled.
But then we get a good promo. We get FTR. Well, we get one half of them. And they're talking about if they'll ever wrestle again. Like, I didn't think it was career ending, but then they're like, we got to have one more match.
Well, if it did, I was thinking about that. If it did a lot of nerve damage, I
Yeah,
mean, that's what retired Arn. Well, yeah, Arn had to retire because of that. Orndorff had that shit that fucked his arm up.
well, those were both spinal issues
Yeah.
that fucked their nerves up. This is just like ripping the nerve out in the middle of the arm. I don't know.
That
the
still probably
difference.
can't be good for them.
I want to praise FTR because they blur the line so much. None of us know how much of this is shoot or work. Like, is he really
Yeah.
fucking hurt? None of us know.
Yeah.
And I almost ordered that Miracle Violence shirt that he was wearing like 2 weeks ago. So I was excited about my taste in wrestlers and my taste in clothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
For all
the
you
last
kids out there,
podcast-
the Miracle Violence Connection. We're a tag team.
This podcast going downhill.
Who was in it?
It started.
Oh,
It started with
that would be
Young.
Dr. Death and Terry Bam Bam Gordy.
Yes, it was.
And they ran roughshod over Japan.
yeah, they were awesome.
Who cares about Japan? They're also in 1992 WCW.
Well, they didn't do much
Exactly.
there, so that's why I decided to stick
They
with
were
Japan.
double champions. What are you talking about? They were NWA tag champs and WCW tag champs, and Cowboy Bill Watts loved them.
Well, yeah. Let's cover 92 WCW.
yeah, let's do that.
Dude, Sting versus Cactus Jack at Beach Blast.
Oh, yeah. That is really good. Anyway, so no Cactus Jack. We do have Sting still, but Don Callis and Kenny Omega and Christian Cage causing McCartney piece of shit for like the 900th time.
Love it.
I do love that Kenny Omega goes, "You think you know me? You think you
Yeah.
know me?"
Yeah, that was clever. I like that.
I like Don with the hold my scarf line.
Yeah, that is funny.
What I figure is whatever the Gangrel thing is, it was for this spot. Maybe they would have brought him out and said, yeah, man, Carney piece of shit, you're the one that blah, 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 and screwed me over back here. And maybe, I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
I know it doesn't happen in the second show we're going to cover, but since Kaz really is just spinning his wheels as the elite hunter, Do we think that he's just going to do a heel turn and cost Christian?
I actually considered that. That came up in my mind too.
I really thought that was going to happen this week, but I was like, well, maybe they'll hold it till the actual pay-per-view.
And he joins the Elite. And then he's the Elite Hunter, just from the other side. He's an Elite guy that hunts.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Did this just become me and Jason fanfic podcast?
Yeah. He
Once
wrote you
it's
in.
been spoken, it is official.
Then Moxley says he's going to wrestle Kojima.
And he doesn't even hide that he's super disappointed about it.
Yeah.
So here's Kojima's last month worth of wrestling. He took the pin in an 8-man tag against the Los Ingobernables de Japón. He beat Hanma 3 times, which, if you don't know, is the guy that likes to do the diving headbutt and misses it every time because he's kind of their Santino.
The guy that
And
broke
he
his
was-
neck with the Orton DDT.
Yeah, and he was pinned twice by Jeff Cobb in tag matches. That's the entire
I
month
won't
of
let Jeff
August.
Cobb pin me, so.
But didn't he do a bunch of Impact shit too, where he's jobbing to like Eric Young and shit?
Well, that was just his New Japan stuff from this month. If he's losing in other places too, sure. But that's the guy that he was like, so that's why he was so pissed when he's like, only one name came back, and that's the name? Like, I know what your record is. You have no reason to be fighting for a belt.
The past 4 or 5 years of Kojima's social media activity is mocking the Bullet Club by talking about how he's the bread club and he loves carbs and he eats bread all the time.
I mean, I'll join the bread
Fine,
club.
give the man the belt.
So my
Super
fantasy
difficult.
booking and
Uh-huh.
prediction, and my booking's been pretty solid. I've been pretty accurate.
You got the Christian thing right.
there's
And it went to his head.
Right.
I am calling a Moxley heel turn on Punk.
Hmm.
Because
Does it involve bread?
Moxley's going to eat a lot of bread.
He's already working.
His sugar's going to drop. He's going to get a little weary. He's going to attack Punk because he's just not in the right headspace.
With what they're having him say in his promos, I see where you're going with that. That makes sense.
Yeah, I do think there's going to be a heel turn, and I mean, against Punk would make it. That would definitely get him booed.
We are main
That
event.
also seems like a boring program to me, though.
It does. I mean, yeah.
We are main
There's all
event.
new guys
heel.
that Punk could be working with, but there's a dude that he was already working with in WWE when he left. Kind of boring.
Right.
Their main event heel light though. They don't have very many main event heels.
Yeah.
The Wingman.
Right.
Who faces the gun club? The Factory.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the factory.
I'm sorry. Are you forgetting how many good heels there are?
There's also Miro, and
He's not. He's in the mid card, right? The TNT title.
I mean, you say that again
I was
about,
gonna say.
about God's favorite champion. You say that. I'm not saying that.
keep in mind though that yes, they're light on heels, but the next champion's going to be a face. Oh wait, so that means they have to fight heels. That's I retract the statement. No wait, they got Malachi Black's heating up. They got Pac. They got Andrade. They got dudes. They're just not doing much.
But look at the faces they have: Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, John Moxley, Darby Allin.
Is Pac a heel?
He's a face.
Marco Stunt.
Marcos.
There's so many.
There we go. Let's push Marco Stunt.
We'll get to it here.
Okay, so you guys never.
The ultimate face of the company that's undefeated still is Austin Gunn. So
Yes, there you go. Speaking of,
yeah, we get the Gun Club versus the Factory for some reason.
and this is a
Dude.
giant fucking waste of time.
every single thing about this was an absolute waste of time. I don't get why. They also do the fucking distraction finish, which makes the Factory look dumb. At least give fucking QT Marshall a win to build him up because he's going to get squashed by the Giant. But I mean, I don't even want to get started because I'll fucking rant for an hour.
And how fucking stupid is Big Show? Like, so because QT Marshall is in the ring, like yards away from you, kind of taunting you, he gets that upset and throws a big fit about it. Like,
I've seen him cry. I see him cry on TV all the time. So he's an emotional guy.
Like this was, they were
To be fair to Mr. White, Would you let a guy with that bad of hair plugs talk shit on you, no matter how far away he was?
Yeah, because the guy with that bad of hair plugs got nothing on me. I'm not gonna let that dude get under my skin.
He also has nothing to lose, so you got to be worried about it.
Yeah, but he's like probably gonna hang himself later the night. I don't have to worry about him.
My only note on this was, is the face of the company, Austin Gunn, an actual clone of his father? Because
if you
Without
take
the
both, I've
juice?
said this before in the show, if you take both of the Gunn brothers and smash them together, it is Billy Gunn, which I know that's how genes work. So
are you
Are you
I
talking
thought you were
about
gonna go with it's a twin
the-
situation. He's the
DNA genes
Schwarzenegger.
or like blue genes?
both in this case.
Oh, I could just take two pairs of jeans and smush them together and make a new pair.
Only Billy Guns. You gotta, because
So can we start calling each one of them the one half Austin
Yes.
Gunn and the one half Colton Gunn?
I
To
think
form
so.
one
Billy, I
Gunn?
think we should officially say Billy Gunn's top and Billy Gunn's bottom.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, and then we get Dan
Billy
Lambert.
got the win there, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. Billy's bottom got the win. Dan Lambert talks about real men and not real men, and that I didn't know that what Ethan Page was like a double black belt and whatever. I don't know if it's a work or true, but
We did a character in Impact called Karate Man, so
Oh,
you can't legally do that unless you have a black belt. So
that's true.
that's what I heard.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. This was fine. Like, it's the first time I've actually not been bored to tears by Men of the Year promo.
So here's my fantasy book coming to life. So we know that they're going to end up going against Archer, I guess, since that's who they jumped for no real reason, because he's not a real man or whatever the promo is.
He does have a tramp stamp tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, again, if you want to talk to him about it face to face, I will stand back.
I mean, my face will come to his belly, so that's good.
That's different. So Archer is working the New Japan Autumn Attack show on the 26th of next month, where he is teaming with Suzuki.
that show's not happening.
Suzuki.
So we can get a crossover that way, because that door swings both ways.
Oh,
Awkward. Wait, if they have the ability to book Suzuki on All Out, if that's what you're getting at, why the fuck would they not put him versus Moxley?
Well,
Yeah.
then it can go to that. He's already here, and then Moxley's like,
he's
wait a
actually
second. You said that the only guy that could come from Japan was Kojima. Sorry, you already beat Nagata. Kojima. So now you got him here, and then it can build the program that I wanted to see a month ago. It's going to happen.
But so, are you saying that Suzuki will stay in the United States until November for a pay-per-view match?
it'll be a Dynamite.
Are you saying that he'll be on Dynamite, on Rampage, Mox is working place at the pay-per-view?
So wait, is he already? He's going to be in America
On the 25th.
during All Out.
Let me throw this in there.
Well-
Yes, he's in America already because he's got a indie match scheduled against Daniel Garcia.
Jesus.
Wow, what the
Never
fuck?
heard of him. Oh, wait. What?
Yes.
Well,
San
then
Francisco.
in that case, then I half expect Moxley to murder Kojima within 30 seconds, and then Suzuki come out and they have a match at All Out.
I'll approve it, but I don't like Red Club getting jobbed out like that.
Brett.
I don't really know. I mean, I know the name. I don't really know a lot about him though.
I assume based in the older, the more veteran workers that they're sending Moxley, if he beats Kojima the way we assume, Tenzan will be the next guy that comes over, I guess, to avenge his fallen tag partner.
But only
And
if you can use the NWO B theme.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't see there being like a really long Moxley versus New Japan feud. Like, I feel like if Suzuki's going to be in the States, they're probably just going to go ahead and throw that match out there for All Out.
I'd be fine with it.
I mean, yeah, I don't think Suzuki's gonna end up being the one to team with Archer. I really think they'll go with the handicap thing and just let them do
And just
2-on-1.
put Archer over it, yeah.
Then we get our main event.
Oh, real quick. So before the main event, they show the like the match graphics for All Out. Or no, they show it for Dynamite. How
They
the
show
fuck
everything.
of all the matches is Santana or Ortiz versus FTR not on the pay-per-view?
I think because on the pay-per-view it would probably get cut shorter than it has to, and if on the Dynamite leading up to it, they're in the same building, it's the same crowd with the same fucking draw. They can give them 20 or 30 minutes on a Dynamite that they wouldn't get on the
True.
pay-per-view.
Hopefully they get like 30 minutes
Right.
then.
Hopefully nobody's arm gets fucking trapped in metal and almost ripped goddamn off.
That too.
My favorite part of this Arn Anderson promo, where his son won't let him into the locker room or whatever, and I'll paraphrase, it's when he said, "I wouldn't book this shit as a main event." Because I feel like
That's some heavy paraphrasing, if I remember correctly.
No. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. He was like, "My kid's gonna die. He doesn't stand a chance. I wouldn't book this shit."
Okay, I was gonna throw out my note before this happened. So
I'm sorry.
This is just like as the entrances are happening. My note is this is really refreshing booking. If this was booked by WWE, it would last 6 to 8 weeks with Brock Anderson getting wins out of nowhere and no one actually gaining anything from it in the end. Here it's a match that at least makes a little bit of sense, and it's going to be a one and done, and we're going to move on. Then the match happened, and it was terrible.
Terrible. So this man's 6th match in his whole career is a national TV main event.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Against a guy that's like coming in red fucking hot and putting down what arguably would be one of the faces of AEW.
I was super disappointed to jump to the end here after. Well, I'll hold this back. We'll wait till we get.
I think you're going to say what I'm thinking.
So
All right,
let me ask,
so when Shotty Lee's music hits and there's this like they're not panning the camera over, I'm super pissed because I thought it was gonna be Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that would have been good.
Yeah, I really thought this was where Buddy Murphy was going to debut.
But
It's just the awkward fucking camera angles and nobody knows what the fuck the music is, and then it's just little ass Shotty Lee Johnson scaring Aleister Black out of the ring.
yeah.
Right.
Also, Arn Anderson just blocking the kick, that takes all the momentum away. When like
Right,
a 60-year-old
'cause-
man's just like, nope.
60-year-old man just like you're finished.
at least like move your body. Even if you were fast enough, you got your arm up, like it still would have moved you. He's like, "I'm planted." And then the crowd just screaming one more time after the kick. As the booker, what was the idea going on? Like Khan was like, you know what? I bet if we put them out there, Brock's going to get a lot of sympathy, and it's going to make Malachi Black even more of a heel.
Yeah,
But it's like,
I
kill
don't-
the old man.
I don't think they had a plan for this. Like, none of this was executed very well. None of it was interesting.
Well, there's a plan. It's just not a good plan. They're having them run through the Nightmare Factory people till Cody's done filming his little TV show, and he can come back and have the big match.
Yeah, because to paraphrase the crowd, what I heard them chant was "F yo kid, F yo kid," and Arn was like, "I said we shouldn't book this shit."
To Vance's
That's
point,
why-
though, so Arn blocks the big fucking super kick finish dealy thing. Shouldn't it at least like hurt his fucking arms?
Yeah.
Or his arms are like steel that block the kick, and all of a sudden it doesn't hurt the arms.
Yeah, I mean, anyone that faces Aleister Black or Malachi Black going forward, just take note, guys. Just
Put an arm up.
Just kind of put your arm up casually. You don't even really have to make much effort to like block it. Really, just kind of just throw that thing up there.
For as big of a deal as that should be, like his finish is super protected, and the first guy to like block it and be like an oh shit moment, they gave it to a 65-year-old man with nerve damage that can't wrestle a match.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That being said, it is Arn Anderson, so
Right.
And then also like, did you notice that he didn't connect with either kick on? They had to do the camera angle switch as the connection was happening, so that no one would know that he didn't hit either of them.
They did do the switch, but I couldn't tell for sure if he hit or didn't hit because of the switch.
Yeah, he was too far. Like he was standing back too far. He wouldn't have connected either way. I mean, whoever's taking it should get in there.
Right,
but
no. As I say, don't blame Malachi Black for this. This is clearly on
Yeah.
the guy that's only had 6 matches not standing close enough, because he was like, I don't want to get kicked in the face.
yeah,
He's like, did you see what happened to Matt Hardy an hour and a half ago?
Speaking of what happened to Matt Hardy an hour and a half ago, did anyone catch the pitiful blade job attempt?
no.
Oh,
Yep.
that was a blade job attempt.
Anderson did a little blade job to try and put over a punch that hit him in the face, and it was like the tiniest little prick, and he didn't get any fucking blood flow from it at all.
That's Brock's Anderson's new name, the tiniest little prick.
You would think that'd be for one of the guns, but no.
So
yeah, I missed that.
This show went out with a fizzle.
It started with a fizzle, maintained the fizzle throughout, and ended up.
Yeah.
It was kind of like if the last sound a sparkler made was a fart noise. It's kind
It
of
lasted 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me hit the totals here. There were 20 segments total, 14 of which were promos, 6 matches. 4 of those matches had post-match attacks, so 66%. 4 of those matches had commercials during the middle of them, so 66%. And I guess I'll get my score out of the way. It was not good.
You don't even have a number for it?
Despite this being Michael Jordan's jersey number, it was a 23.
Oh, mine's so close. I'll go then. Mine is 19.
Mine is a 20.
Well, now I feel terrible because I gave it the high score.
Oh, can we say like a 24?
It was a 25.
Okay.
So our numbers bear this out, but I would also say this without even knowing our numbers. This is officially the worst episode of Dynamite of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it was bad.
Especially coming off of the show with Punk's return, and this being, I know it's not the go-home show before the pay-per-view, but I mean, we got one more week.
You ain't wrong.
That to be what's on there.
Yeah, after
I'm not throwing out so many jobbers on the fucking show for no fucking reason.
Yeah, after having Punk come out on Rampage and do his big debut, and then this is his Dynamite debut, this card should have been stacked with everyone that you want to show, like, hey, this is AEW.
Because hopefully you have new fans, right?
Yeah.
I would have hot-shotted with shit like fucking Pac versus Malachi Black or something. Get something fucking really solid out there.
Yeah. Yeah, every match should have been like a pay-per-view quality match with guys that you want to show, like, this is who we are.
As we can tell with hindsight, they drew a good number for this. It's the second highest Dynamite of all time, and they had dog shit on the fucking show.
Which
Right.
I don't know how you don't see that coming.
So what does that mean for next week's numbers after all these people are like, oh, cool, let's tune into this thing. And, oh, that's what this thing is?
We'll see how many fans of the Wingmen there are that want to tune in again.
I don't want to spoil this for you, but it's a lower number than you're guessing.
I didn't know that numbers could go lower than 0.
Yeah, it can.
All right, so definitely, I'd say definitely our lowest rated show then.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, Rampage was better.
The best match of the week for AEW starts the show out, the Lucha Brothers versus Jungle Express.
I had some problems with this match, most specifically that Rana, where they had to stand out there forever and wait for him to Rana into the...
You told me that the thing that you had a problem with was 3 of the 4 guys had masks on, and you didn't know who was who because they kept calling everyone Lucha.
Yeah, that too.
That's what you're like, Lucha Brothers, Luchasaurus, Lucha this, Lucha that. It's like, calm down, man.
It's a hate crime.
One is a dinosaur.
Yes.
Oh.
You know what would have been cool about that Rana spot, though? And it would have been, I think it would have made it okay for how long it took. So, like, when they showed the replay, you could see Luchasaurus, like, trying to tell Phoenix not to do it, like, try to get him to stop before he, launched his partner off the top rope. If they would have just had Luchasaurus just catch Jungle Boy out of midair and then, like, even swing him around to, like, bump Penta, that would have been a better spot than instead of everyone just standing there and letting them, like, Luchasaurus didn't even stay in for the bump. He got the fuck out of the way.
So long. It's because he had to do the walk the rope. They were in position before he walked the ropes. And then he had to get set, and it was like a whole thing. I'm like, if he was springboard and done the Rana, would have been a great spot. Like, they stand on there, springboard, Rana, be done with it. Like,
so question. What did this match have more of? Super kicks or camera cuts to the basketball guy?
One of my notes was, did you guys know that Giannis was at ringside? I wasn't sure if anybody caught it. Did anybody catch that?
No, I didn't.
If you want to go with.
They went out and spent the money to get Kevin Dunn to come in and be the director for this.
Yes.
Get enough Giannis in there.
Yeah, it was a lot.
My note was, I'd be pissed if I paid however much money they're now charging for Rampage after CM Punk shows up the week before, and in front of me is Giannis, and he keeps standing up, and I can't see shit.
Right.
Him sitting down, you can't see
But-
shit.
I don't feel like they cut to him after that first match, so that was all he needed to do for his publicity, and then to the back he went.
Well, would you stay out there for the rest of this show?
The real question is, did he stay out there for the 20-some matches they filmed before Rampage started?
No.
No.
For some reason, they saved him for the taped show instead of the live
Oh,
one.
that's weird.
Judging from everyone's social media, he spent the rest of the show taking pictures with everyone.
Yeah, I saw that. He's like a
I-
big
I-
kid. He is the nicest guy.
I noticed that Luchasaurus did this move called a standing moonsault, and he actually landed on the guy. I wonder if Red Velvet was in the back watching.
You mean he didn't overshoot by 3 feet? Odd.
I get he's a lot taller than she is, so there's less room of error. But
He's
still.
also a reptile, so that probably helps.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard if you chop off his leg in a match, it'll grow right back.
I also heard that.
It ain't just his leg, brother.
It just reminds me of the Flair again. That was so good.
The
Brandon
what?
Cutler, you genius. The
Oh,
Flair.
the flare.
Yeah.
Uh,
So for this match, I definitely had to turn off my my worker brain and just watch it like a Michael Bay style
yes.
action movie, and then I enjoyed it.
Yeah, if you do it that way, it's definitely enjoyable. But there was that one spot. It only takes one real bad spot for me to be grumpy Tim Cornette. But that
I
one,
just, so
How
much-
though? You work X Division cruiserweight style. How can this stuff really be that off-putting to you?
well, if I was in my own match and it happened, I'd still be just as pissed. I'd be like, man,
I'm
But
sure
I'd
I've
also
done worse.
expect it from guys on my level more so than guys on national TV.
Like Brock Anderson and JD Drake and
Yeah.
Wow.
Once the match, I thought it was a little bit just at first, like Penta is really slow getting out of the gate, it seems. Like he's always kind of sloppy. But once the matches get going, everything started coming together. And like the fucking step up destroyer on the apron was goddamn amazing. Ray Phoenix, like I know he didn't do that, but just the other shit he was doing, like when he was on the top rope and I think Luchasaurus shoved him and he back bumps on the top rope.
Pops back.
Bounce back up, lands on the ropes, jumps up, kicks Luchasaurus, jumps and
Almost
rolls.
kicks.
Almost. Dude, that guy is fucking incredible.
I think Mark Henry shit his pants when he saw that too.
I did too, so.
All right, so everybody here, raise your hands if you thought that Lucha Brothers were going to win this match.
Nope.
No hands are up. Weird.
That is one of my notes on here.
I get it because them versus the Bucks in a cage sounds fucking amazing, but the story seemed like it was going to be Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy in the cage with them.
Right. Can we all assume that the Bucks are going to win, and then we can just move forward for a Jungle Boy Ray Phoenix one-on-one for a while, just to see the two of them in the ring for longer and not have to worry about their partners?
No.
Maybe. I mean, I doubt it, but
They already
It doesn't
had a
have to
singles
lead
match
anywhere.
after they were the last two in the last Battle Royal deal.
Yeah,
I know, but still.
That was 2 Battle Royal dealies ago. My bad. Last one was Christian and Jungle Boy.
Then we get the segment that I already said. We get the security guard unmasking.
nope, not well, sort of.
Nope,
we get
nope.
There's
we
a
get
punk.
CM Punk and Darby Allin kind of like recap.
Yeah, recap.
Or not really even a recap. There, because Punk talks about Darby being awesome.
He rides a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. That was
He
on their
wears-
YouTube. They put that
he
on
wears-
YouTube, right?
He wears pretty girl makeup. Oh, wait, what?
He's like, I would have banged him when I was younger, or liked him.
Then we get.
Now we get
Godspeed.
your segment. You've been trying to talk about it for 45 minutes now. Go ahead.
That's something Miro needs to do. He cut a promo on Darby and be like, "Your dainty bones remind me of my wife that can do the splits."
But then he'll get confused in the match and get an erection, so that's probably not a good idea.
It sounds like dangerous for Darby.
Yes.
But then we get security guard finally being unmasked. I know who he is now.
Oh, you stop right now and let me get my joke in.
Oh,
No, I refuse now. Go ahead.
oh!
I
all
was,
the build
I
up
was
and
literally
then-
on the edge of my seat.
I'm laying down, so that's how into this show.
I was really glad that Taz quickly put over the fact, the same thing I've been fucking saying, that Fuego deserved every bit of this because it's disrespectful to Miro that Miro went out and did his job, and Fuego still got the damn contract.
I think we'd all agree that heels are better when they're telling the truth.
Right.
Yes.
Like, everyone in the locker room should technically start just completely shunning him. Be like, I had to work to get my damn contract. You know a guy? What the hell?
Yeah.
Hey, and did you guys know that the DDTs are kryptonite for Miro?
Yeah.
I had heard that.
All
That's
right,
what
just
they
checking.
say.
That's like when you try to powerbomb Billy Gunn.
I sincerely fear for the fact that AEW will run a Miro versus Jake the Snake match now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This was good though. Like, nothing is easier to book in wrestling than just two dudes like go out and want to beat the shit out of each other, and you got to pull apart. Easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston and Miro will be good.
Yeah.
Then Ty Conti and the Bunny, which was the best women's match of the week. And
By default.
By default. I like how Jericho said that Ty Conti goes out there and throws live rounds.
Yeah.
First off, Jericho doesn't say anything. He yells everything.
Yeah. Throws live rounds. Okay, so that's our story.
I am here for Jericho slipping up and saying worker shit that only us understand.
Yeah, it's hilarious. So the Bunny wins, which I'm surprised by, actually.
I'm not too surprised by it because they got to have some sort of story thread going into this Battle Royal deal.
Yeah.
Right.
I
And
just
that
figured
story
they were
thread
kinda...
is Penelope Ford in that outfit.
Yes.
So here's my fantasy booking. I'm going to take Jason's role here for a second. Here's how the women's
Okay.
Battle Royal is going to end. It's going to come down to all the cards have been released except for the Joker, and it's down to Tay versus the Bunny and Penelope. And then the Joker comes out, and it's Ruby Riott. And then she turns on everyone and eliminates all three and wins.
I think her name now is, Susie Soho?
No, Ruby Soho.
Close enough. It doesn't have
Susie
alliteration. I'm not
Soho.
interested.
As long
It
as
sounds
she's
like
done-
a kid's
as long
TV
as-
show.
As long as she's done ripping off my fucking gimmicks.
It's off. It's influenced by a song by the band Rancid.
You know that they changed the spelling of her name so she could do the Riot Squad with 2 T's because I had a group called the Riot Squad, right?
I
What?
didn't know that.
I did not.
Did you send a
because-
cease and desist letter to WWE?
Because Ray Rowe and Crazy Mary know me and they know what I'm doing. So I'm sure she's like, hey, there's already a dude out there doing this group. Let's change the spelling. This is all baseless speculation that I'm sure.
I actually agree. I mean, it's not a coincidence, I don't think, that he knows.
And she was Ruby Riott in NXT for how long, and then they changed the spelling when she gets on the main roster.
And and Omega literally knows someone in the group. So
I put over one of those people in that group.
Yeah.
So and you were doing the Riot Squad thing then.
Yeah.
So then the what's next?
Before we forget though, so that match wasn't great, but the finish was so bad. The ham-fisted fucking knuckles and
Yeah. And the camera didn't even get the Bunny. I don't even know if Bunny actually threw that good of a punch either. It just looked bad.
Yeah, the angle was more concentrated on Penelope on the outside with the ref, and it didn't look good.
And then we get the weird talking to the TV promos.
they love this split screen thing, and I guess it's a decent gimmick because nobody does it, but they do it on every Rampage now.
Yeah.
Only Taz and Hobb, or only Team Taz guys do this, right? They have that power?
Well, no, they
Does anyone
do
else
it.
do it?
They do it without it being able to see the other person's video, which is even more amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, they somehow, they know what the other said in a video that was already recorded, but they don't know it's been recorded, and yet they still know what was said.
This is just like FaceTime promoing each other.
Yeah.
I do wish that they would just let Mark Henry do this segment and not do commentary on the first 2 or 3 matches.
Same here. And I wish that they wouldn't have Jericho do commentary either and just have Excalibur and Taz.
That's called AEW Dark, and just Taz making a bunch of jokes and
And
laughing
it's
the whole time.
way better than Rampage commentary.
I would rather see Big Show and Taz and Jericho. That's the commentary.
Jesus.
I like how
that's gonna be
Taz.
a big mute for me.
He said Jericho said something about a mark, and he says something about Mark somebody, and he's like, "Don't
Mark
call me a
Henry.
Mark."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
There were-
referencing Mark Henry. He's like, "Don't call me a Mark, brother."
and then there was some point where Jericho said that the bunny reminds him of
Yeah.
Baby from A House of Thousand Corpses.
And then just kept saying it.
Well, no, like whoever, I don't know if it was Taz or Mark Henry, but I don't know if they didn't get what Jericho was saying and thought it meant something else, but they like laughed so fucking hard at that.
They're like, "Listen to this drunk guy. He thinks she looks like a baby."
Yeah, I don't know what they thought he was saying, but one of them laughed really fucking hard at it, and I was like, that wasn't a joke. He was trying to get over her gimmick.
What's this getting over gimmicks?
Then we get
The mailed in main event. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
mailed event.
this could be a house show main event in any state of America.
This was probably the 37th match they taped that night.
Yeah,
I did not even. I wrote so little notes on this. The last note I wrote for the whole show was backstage interviews with Omega and Christian. I didn't even mention the match.
Yeah,
So-
it was
So that's
a
probably
match.
how we should handle it on the podcast too.
All right, we'll
that-
talk to you guys next week.
And I know I've completely done a 180 on this Brandon Cutler thing, but the best spot of the whole night was whenever he went for the crossbody to take out Christian when he had the DDT, and Christian just slightly moved, and he just completely missed, which is amazing.
He
When
went from this
yeah,
from this super serious like Dungeons and Dragon hunter guy to like the biggest stooge ever, and it was the smartest career decision he's made.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, because
I
no
actually
one gives a
enjoy-
shit about the random dragon guy. Like first of all, bro, get a lucha mask if you're going to be a dragon.
I want to be a dragon. No, you're going to be a goof. I want to be a dragon.
We're all shit talking wanting to be a dragon when the opening match had a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
wears a cool dinosaur mask?
True.
Live the gimmick.
Full circle.
Don't just wear face paint.
Yeah, you can't. Your gimmick can't just be I like dragons a lot.
That's my new gimmick going forward. I just kind of like dragons a little bit.
Oh, dragons a little bit. It reminds me of Hot Rod, where he's like, "I like to party. I also
Yeah.
like dragons." Oh, Brandon Cutler.
Yeah, this new role for him though is he was awesome in this. I mean, he was
He
entertaining
was.
as hell. But the match itself was just like I said, the most house show shit I've ever seen.
Yep, nothing offensive, but nothing worth writing home about. The paint by numbers finish with Kenny walking out. You know.
Yeah,
Nothing worth Jason writing at his home about. Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Kazarian though is just like I don't know. I figure he's a good dude, but man, I don't give a fuck about him on wrestling
Hey,
shows.
I'm
Like,
just gonna remind you, he's married to Tracy Brooks. Do you care more now?
no, not really.
Wow, I thought that
I
was
mean,
It worked for me. It worked for me.
that means he gets to bang Tracy Brooks and be on one of the like most popular wrestling shows or companies, and he doesn't really have to put forth a whole lot of effort.
Oh, speaking of popularity, I want to point this out to you guys and just hear your reactions. Does this still blow your mind that Raw gets double the viewers that AEW does? Does that make any sense to you?
That's not true.
Yeah, they break 2 million.
This was the first time they've hit 2 million in like 4 or 5 months.
Well, I just know that they hit 2 million last week, and I just happened to see the ratings. I was like, really? They did double what AEW does? Like,
Well, it was
that's
right
still-
after SummerSlam, though, and everybody probably expected Brock Lesnar
Well,
to be there.
and SmackDown averages over 2 million.
SmackDown's
not-
actually a decent show, though.
I'm
Yeah.
not surprised by it because for the last 20 years, WWE is wrestling just like NBA is basketball
Yeah.
and NFL is football. Like, there's another league and everyone just automatically assumes it can't be as good as WWE. So it's going to take more than just a year and a half or whatever to change
I mean,
that.
I can't believe really anybody still watches Raw, but
I can't
I mean, I think everybody watches the same way I do, though. Like, it's
hate
on,
watch.
and I kind of look up at it every once in a while when I'm not watching. Like, once football starts back up, Raw is completely dead to me.
So I don't watch Raw or SmackDown, and I watch the pay-per-views, and I still can follow the story because the pay-per-views are like Raws. The guys wrestle each other 2 or 3 pay-per-views in a row
Yeah.
and build the
Yep.
feud, and I don't even need the Raws.
They treat every pay-per-view like you're watching it for the first time, meaning that you didn't watch any of the TV. So what's the point of the TV?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need the TV at all. Like I was still like I didn't miss any of the storylines at all, and I was like, oh yeah, I knew this was going on, and I didn't see any Raws. So there's that, or SmackDowns for that matter.
So you're not part of the 2 million.
I am not.
I could
We
go
get
on
it.
a rant about how there's no way the Nielsen numbers can be correct the way that they do them. There's no
Yeah.
way they're accurate.
All
Yeah,
that matters though is that
Take one person and just count them for 10,000. How do they know all 10,000 are actually watching that same fucking show? There's no
all
way.
matters though is that that's what the advertisers use.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're talking about how many people actually watch wrestling,
Yeah.
it could be anywhere from 200,000 to 200 million. We don't fucking know because it's not accurate enough.
Yeah. I was a Nielsen family for a little bit.
I didn't get a box, but I was one that they gave a journal to, and they still
Yeah.
paid to do. Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it
I
for a
did
while.
that.
I would just look through the guide on my DirecTV and find all the wrestling shows to bump the ratings up a little bit.
There you go. So
Whether I
all
watch
of, you counted for all year. See, and then you just went off on all the scam the ratings are, and then you were scamming them. What the hell?
Because
heel turn.
yeah, I know they were scam. That's why I'm ranting about them.
That's how
Ring
I
of
know.
Honor at 2 in the morning. That's when I watch it.
It
You
was
just
me,
explained what I was trying to subtly hint at. You just
it was me all along, Austin. You dumb son of a bitch. That got your ratings up. So, all right. We'll end it
I'll
with
hit
a
the numbers on this, even though nobody really gives a shit. 6 segments, 3 matches, 3 promos, 1 post-match attack, 1 commercial during the 3 matches. I actually gave this a better score. I don't know if we're scoring it, but I gave it a 51 just based off that opener.
It was definitely better. I would have said, you put me on the spot, I would have said 40.
I had 45.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how to rate these. Like,
The quickness throws me off because they're so quick.
Yeah,
Better. An hour format is actually, I enjoy it more.
I do too.
I'd probably go. Draven, what'd you say?
I said 51.
Yeah, I'd go somewhere around there, 50 to 55. Like the opener was pretty damn fun.
Well, this is why Raw did Raw and then Warzone. They separate into 2-hour shows. That's why it was better.
Yeah,
That was all ratings gimmick.
there was nothing offensive. Like the good thing about the hour is it's hard to have anything offensive. Like there's not gonna be anything so bad that you're like it ruins the show.
Well, there was an unmasked, ugly security guard. That's offensive.
Yeah, but he got what was coming to him. You know what I mean?
True. You turned me on.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I'm not going to let you guys talk any more about my favorite security guards. All right. See you guys in hell.
What?